Ladies and gentlemen, the 2.5 Amigos.
God, these guys are loco.
If you're looking for a responsible, mature podcast, this ain't it. If you're looking for a lot of drinking, random nonsense, stunts, and shenanigans, you've hit the jackpot.
It's the 2.5 Amigos.
With your hosts, Albert, Scott, and Mark.
Who has more success? The Patriots or the Buccaneers?
Buccaneers, 100%. 100%.
Welcome, Thomas Eppolito, the guest for tonight's
Right on
show.
time, sir.
Finally
Right
made
on
it.
time, sir.
The podcast is about to end. Here I am, guys. I haven't showered
Well, none of us have.
Yeah.
It's quarantine time.
earlier,
Yes.
so I'm sorry about that. And this is a very nice flower water jug, by the way. So
That we sent you. That was a gift from the show.
thank you.
You're welcome.
So we're talking sports talks
All right.
with Tom Brady moving into Tampa Bay, Bill Belichick still in New England.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about Gronk, though. I really do. Like the whole coming out of retirement, right? To go and hang out with his best buddy, best friend, bunkmate, whatever else you want. Do you think Gronk is kind of like Aaron Hernandez and maybe he killed somebody at some point?
Oh my God.
Or you mean he sucked Brady's dick? Which one are we talking about? Are we
Probably
The latter
did both.
seems more.
okay? A little bit of both. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you think it's the location though?
Oh, Florida? Are you kidding me? Like weren't they
You know what I
just
mean? They're
celebrating
gonna go down there?
spring break during COVID?
I think it's
Probably.
They brought the retirement homes down there, so they just want to be closer to it.
It's location. It's Brady. It's Mike Evans. It's so many weapons that are down. Like the team is just primed to have a good run.
I'm excited
Yeah.
to hear this. Go on.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a Steeler fan, so it is what it is. We didn't have a pick in the first round, but we did get Minka Fitzpatrick, which was, you couldn't really ask for anything better than that.
Did you hear about the rumors that the Steelers are interested in Aaron Rodgers?
No, but I wouldn't be mad to hear that. Who's your sources?
Google.
Mark.
It was one of the news outlets. I can't remember which one, but I saw
It sounds
Steelers-
credible.
Yeah. It sounds credible, yes.
One of
it
the
is.
news stations. I believe you, sir.
Yeah, well,
If you Google Aaron Rodgers, the Steelers at some point come up.
I'm going to do that as soon as we're done here.
Well,
If you would just have a Miami hat on right now, you would be okay. Okay, you'd be done.
all right. I can't do Miami, but the best I can do.
Oh, our own show.
Oh,
Have amigos.
I said
Sorry.
Rugrats at first. I'm like, where did you get
Yeah, it's a Rugrats hat. That's fine.
Yes, Rugrats. You're not the first person to fucking say that either.
that? Really?
No, we've had someone. No, the other one was Yiggy-Yo. Yiggy-Yo. That was Tristan. Was it Tristan that said that? Tristan Boyle? It looks like the Yiggy-Yo sign, which I designed that, so that's why it's.
Tom, I want you to meet Joe Audio from Yeah About That. Hey, look, I have that same thing around my neck.
Yeah, he's wearing the cone right now.
I actually look like a Jewish guy with like a nice chain on with this thing. Just the beard, like kind of.
chains are white.
You do.
They look like the
I should
You look
have
like a
this
like a
open
nice
little
Jew.
more. I do. I should
Look
have,
at nice Jew. Is there
you-
such
have
a
you-
thing? No, I'm kidding.
Nice.
Have you guys watched Hunters yet?
Hunters?
Yes.
What is that?
Amazon show, Al
It
Pacino.
is, yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. I'm taking my clothes off for you guys.
Wow. Yeah, look at you.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
No, I'm trying to fit the
More.
role.
Are you
you know?
charging for this stream? There should be a page.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, we have to drop coins in and see you say, oh, guys, send
No,
more.
Catch me on my only. Oh, here we go.
Okay, Bird.
Fans only.
Yeah,
here we are.
You want to show a little skin? I'll show a little skin.
Yeah,
all right.
Here we go.
I didn't know we were having a competition show today. I'm just here for the podcast, and I got naked. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, see? It was that parting gift that we sent you, right? That cup.
Was that the last piece of clothing to become naked? I mean,
yeah, go lower. Send the camera lower.
If you're wearing pants, you're doing it wrong. Okay? Keep going.
Yeah, well, we had a pants off dance off earlier before you showed up.
Yeah.
So the only thing I am wearing is this shirt.
I have everything on. I have socks on. I have shoes on. That's a rarity right now. I have shoes on as well.
Okay. Why do you have shoes on in your house, sir?
Because
what kind of shoes? Are they house shoes?
No, they're regular.
Very
shoes,
good question.
I was about to go for a walk around the block before I saw you guys were on, so I stayed here. So you guys,
I'm getting ready.
Show the shoes.
Show the shoes. Show your Yeezys. Are you wearing Yeezys, Joe?
Hold on. No.
I'm pretty sure they're Yeezys. Here they come.
Are they
Here we
Yeezys?
go.
Hold on.
Oh, here we go. Nikes. I call Nikes.
No, I say New Balance.
Oh, it's Adidas.
Adidas.
That's a good Batman shoe. One where you don't have to bend over.
Yeah, there's no laces. No laces.
Exactly.
Let's be honest. When was the last time you guys tied your shoes? Come on.
I keep it at a straight tie that's comfortable enough I can just slip it in and out, you know?
1989. 1989.
Yeah, 1989.
I graduated from Velcro to these. So.
And that was it.
Velcro to slip on.
I don't even know what a shoelace looks like.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I
was trying to think of something funny to
so
say,
it's automatically.
There's not a lot to say funny about shoelaces, so I just left it be, you know?
There you go. That's smart.
Just let the awkward side take care of it.
I don't think.
How much weed have you all smoked during this quarantine?
None yet. So
I don't do that. So.
Soon.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we had everyone from the DARE program on this podcast today. My bad.
Yeah. I would like to. I have a program that I want you to check out, Thomas.
Oh, okay.
No.
Intervention cap.
It's a couple steps. It's a couple steps. It's going to get you what you need, and we're going to get you on the right path, and you're going to be happy with you and Jesus.
It sounds like a cult. It sounds like you guys are trying to get me in.
No. It's just a couple people having fun and telling their problems.
I know this guy named Joe. He's in jail. He's a nice guy. You should meet him.
Yeah, he's on the podcast here. He's right next to you.
Yeah, Joe Audio.
Yeah, this is a social distancing intervention.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Did you win? Did you win?
No, I got one more.
Is that your meal ticket?
This is what you do. You do nothing in quarantine. My girlfriend's like, "What do you want to do?" I'm like, "We're doing it." Okay. There's nothing to do.
Crossword puzzles? Is that what you mean?
Well, this scratch tickets, crossword puzzles. So,
gotcha.
You know.
How is life as a comedian with COVID?
It's obviously not fun.
Funny.
I've got to. You know what? I think it's a good and a bad thing. It's bad, obviously, that you can't perform. But I think it gives a lot of people a lot of opportunity to actually get to writing and start and figure. Like it forces you to work on things maybe you necessarily weren't doing before this. So I bought a gun during the quarantine. Bought a gun,
nice.
And I probably got a good 6-7 minute bit on it right now that I'm just excited to start testing out and start trying. So I'm I'm chomping at the bit to get going again. So we can talk about guns and Lunchables.
Lunchables, nice.
They make a guest appearance in the bit. He's there, but
those two do go hand in hand for sure.
Don't they? You know,
they do.
I'll give you the beginning of the joke. All right, don't release this live on any podcast or anything like that.
No, we're live right now. We're live right now.
I say I got a gun, but I don't think I should have been able to because I bought a gun and Lunchables in the same day. So that's the opening line.
That is true. Yeah.
I think if you eat kid food, you shouldn't be able to get a gun. Okay. Like if
you get those both in the same place.
If you're throwing back the Three Sons, we need to talk.
Well, hold on. Was it an actual Lunchable or was it the adult version of
No, it was kid Lunchable. Oh. It was like I saw it in the store and I said, "Don't mind if I do." And I grabbed it.
Did you get the one with the drink in it, like the Capri Sun too?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like the upgraded version. It was the shitty, like
just the normal one. The normal one
version. You know, it's like no cheese in the thing. It's just plastic. I think that melts on your. It gives you cancer. Is what it does.
Yeah, it seems about everything we eat these days is so.
Yeah. Can we talk about that a little bit though? Like there are Lunchables for kids. Yes, cancer. No, there's Lunchable for kids, but now they've made adult Lunchables.
Yeah,
like
because adults are trash. We should. It's not the food is not meant for us. Okay, it's meant for kids. But some adults said, "I want to eat it too," and then here we are. They're putting. I don't know what they're putting in these adult ones. I'm gonna buy one. And you know what we should do? We should do another podcast. Okay, and we get one of a bunch of different kind of Lunchables, and we just review these Lunchables live on air.
I think I have a $1 million idea right now, though. I think that we should make like a Lunchable that comes with like, you know, the crackers, the salami, the cheese, and then like one of the a shooter of like Jack Daniels.
Oh,
it is an adult Lunchable at that point, right?
No. What you need is an overdraft fee in the Lunchable. No, you made it to adulthood. Okay, you just open it up and it says you owe us $35.
Fuck. I hate Lunchables. And I hate being an adult.
Buying an adult Lunchable. Okay, you deserved it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That does make you open your eyes to adulthood.
Right? It's just like,
fuck hate being an adult.
I had it made when I was 17. Fuck this 18 shit.
Right?
Overdraft? $35?
I've had some recently, sir.
Yeah.
Let you know how things are going for me. No,
it's a touchy subject, I imagine.
Yeah.
So do you call them and say, "Hey, waive the fee," or what?
You can do that. They let you only do that a couple times, then they kind of catch on, like, "Hey, piece of shit." Maybe just figure out your money. You know,
pay your bills.
You have $5.
you can't buy. You have $5. You can't buy 8 Lunchables.
Don't tip the stripper on OnlyFans $20 if you only have $5 in your account. Okay, maybe don't do that.
Yeah,
that Lunchable just cost you $70.
Bro, that is a real story. My ex-girlfriend,
why is she your ex?
All right. Another story. Bro,
$72 Lunchables. That's
she had like $25 in her account, and she was like, "I get paid tomorrow." She's like, "Let's just go out to eat." I'm like, "That's not a smart idea. You're gonna get an overdraft fee for this like $12 meal. All right, we're gonna pay $36 for this piece of bread at Panera." And she did it. And listen, I thought the story was gonna be better than it was too. I'm sorry.
but you ended.
Well, you said $12. I thought you guys were gonna go to like Del Taco and get the family meal. You went to Panera and got one thing.
Bro,
you go all out. You go to Olive Garden and get like the fucking take your meal home and eat. You get your meal and you take your meal home.
Olive Garden. You think I'm making money, sir?
Do I make?
Well, they give you the food before.
I didn't propose to my girlfriend anytime soon. I'm not going to Olive Garden.
That's true. So there should be a buy one get one free Lunchable situation somewhere.
Red Lobster is reserved for holidays like Easter and the Day of the Lord. So you can have biscuits and praise Him. Cheddar Bay biscuits and praise.
Those are good.
I've never been there, so this is
you never been to Red Lobster?
No.
What? Dude, their bread. I don't like seafood.
What? It's a good thing. Don't go. You're gonna get addicted.
It's the poor person's seafood buffet.
Oh yeah, and you think like I grew up in a small town where Red Lobster was fancy. I thought it was fancy for like a long time, and didn't realize trash people with pajamas go up and hang out. You know,
same.
Yeah, it's a great place though for Cheddar Bay biscuits and to really just hate yourself even more after you're finished eating. You know.
There are so many better places here in the valley that you could get seafood from. The salt cellar.
Long John Silver's and Taco Bell mix? What are you talking about? Duh.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah. Same thing.
That's premium date area.
Hush puppies, bro? Come at me. Hush puppies?
Those are. I haven't had those in so long, but I bet you they're still good.
Do we even still have a Long John Silver's here in the valley? Like, I don't even think that's a thing.
7th Street. 7th Street near Dunlap and 7th Street.
There's one over here.
I mean, comedians go over there, but civilized folks, they don't go there.
You don't want to go there, yeah.
There's one over here, Mark, by the Costco.
Oh, by the Mormon church. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Taco Bell and a Long John Silver's.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Taco Bell Long John near Slunny Slope. So if you want to get murdered and have a hush puppy, go for it.
Yes.
Nice.
Patriots, pick us in. They had a lot of picks this round in a short period of time.
Yeah, I mean,
we're in round 2 now of the draft.
No, we're in 3.
Oh, we are already?
Already.
So you're actually watching the NFL draft?
It's on in the background right now.
Okay.
Pittsburgh's next, so I'm excited to see who they take, who we're probably not going to use, just whatever.
We brought this up a little while ago, but what do you think of Green Bay drafting a quarterback?
I just like the drama aspect of it, It's like there's nothing to watch, so when there's something, obviously, like the draft that can just take your mind away from, or you have some kind of new football news, it's kind of nice, but I think it's insane,
Yeah.
Like everybody else thinks it's insane. You've got Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, come to the Steelers, please. Actually, so I don't know what to. I'm gonna let them know that the Amigo podcast said that Rodgers was coming to the Steelers.
I'm telling you,
you heard it first. You heard it first.
Right here.
After we get off here, Google Aaron Rodgers and then hit the news tab. Scroll down just a little bit, and Steeler Nation comes up.
Okay.
When I saw it initially, I was like, there's no fucking way. But now that things are like panning out, and you talk about how when Aaron Rodgers came into Green Bay and when Favre was there, like it just makes sense now, and it's not fun.
I think this is not related, but I think you need a live, laugh, love behind you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you gotta. You need something more. You don't have enough words.
There is more.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
It's my wife's wall, obviously.
We're both
just
in
that
our
wall,
wife's
your whole
walls.
house has like a book on it. You can
My
read.
wife. You can live through life on the wall for sure.
Okay,
You can get through any.
If you're sad, come to your house and read these uplifting.
Happy, you go to this wall. That's my life.
Yeah.
Life/wife, huh?
Yeah.
Life/wife. So what's the plans after COVID, Tom? What do we got?
You're hitting a lot of the mics hard, saving up money, going out to LA next year, moving out.
Like you're moving to LA.
Moving to LA, yeah. So it's going to be really trying to get a good, really good 10 to 15 minutes, just can't miss, and get out there and just do it.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to get an apartment where like I could come in and crash from time to time.
Okay, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
What about anybody else? Should I get like a bedroom just in case you guys come out and?
Yeah, exactly. Well, me and Scott can bunk together.
We do that all the time. Or just get a couple studios and whatever. We can bring some people.
Joe too. He'll cuddle with us too. But
okay.
Oh yeah, that'd be a nice little.
We don't need much room. We just need a little bit. So even if it's like a shed in like
fuck that. A corner, like a nice Costco dog pillow, and we'll just all sleep in the corner.
I'm gonna get you each your own bedroom. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god! What?
Oh, dude, baller status in LA of all places.
Look at you! Wow.
Bedroom in LA. That's got to be.
That's cheap.
$50 a month. What? Right?
Yeah. You're looking. You're gonna be sitting good.
Now's the time to move, though. They're like tightening down on this rent control shit. So now's the time to go.
Or go there now and be homeless and live in one of the hotels for a while.
Isn't that
for
what
for the COVID people?
A lot of the Kill Tony guests, they come up and they're like, "Yeah, I'm living in my car."
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of delusional people here. There's obviously even more out in LA.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some people that go out there in a car and that are funny, but there's a lot of unfunny people in cars. There's more unfunny people in cars than there is funny people in cars in LA.
Yeah.
But
this sounds like a Jerry Seinfeld skit,
right?
It's a lot. That's where you go. There's a lot more tears in cars than there is in laughter.
Hold on. I see this Star of America Strippers Got Talent. What is that? What is that?
Nice.
Is it just STD testing strippers, and if they don't have a disease, they win?
No. Put it there to see if you would actually notice it at any point during the show.
Nice.
It only took like 15, 16
That's smart. That's smart.
No, it took almost a half an hour.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
That was brilliant. That was brilliantly done.
I'm paying attention, guys.
We're gonna have to do that more often.
Tell me, what does that one behind your shoulder say? The white one with the black letters. Tell me what that says right now.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
This which one?
Nope,
this,
the other
this
shoulder.
one.
Yeah,
this one.
There you go.
Dude, that's a lot of reading, man.
What's it say?
It says, "Remember, as far as anyone knows, you are normal family."
So it's a reminder. The very smart.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
take back my making fun of you.
Because it's a normal family.
You're not normal. She's like, hey, just a reminder. Can we act like we're normal for 5 minutes?
Yeah. So just so we know, we had to cut off. 2 of the kids had tails. So just so you know, we're a normal family.
Okay. I was going
So-
to your shit with the door open, but you want to go tail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I go to the extreme.
Joey,
They didn't have tails. I'm messing with you.
You've been a little quiet there.
I didn't really believe your kid had a tail. I wasn't like,
Wait a minute.
he's like, I better clarify that my kids don't have tails.
Yeah, they don't have tails. No, they can't swing from trees anymore.
Whoa.
Oh, wait, I didn't mean that. I was thinking tail-wise, but whatever.
Hey, no, people
Not
take
like
it the
that.
way it is.
They took
Thanks,
it the
Scott.
wrong way.
Yeah.
This is fun.
They're still alive.
Yeah. It was way funner before you showed up. I mean,
I bet
you
it
showed
was.
up on time. No,
Yeah, I know.
no, I was actually really geared and excited for you to come back on, dude. Because when we did it the first time, like we weren't able to go live like we are now.
Yeah.
I can't remember. We were just having technical difficulties with the camera or whatever. But we had a great show when you were on the last time.
Yeah, it was a good show.
That was fun.
It was a lot of fun. So I was glad that we were able to like communicate and try to get you back on again. I'm glad that things are going well. You got naked on the podcast.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yes, that's almost a first. And oh no, she didn't. That was off.
Desperate
podcast.
times call for desperate measures. So.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we're in a desperate time. Do you know anybody that has COVID? Or
I don't
is
know
it just
anybody that has COVID. I don't even know anybody that knows anybody.
Oh, so it's that far extended.
It's that far. It's a fake virus put on by Russia to get Hillary Clinton elected. The reptilian overlords are then Bill Gates is a part of it. No, I'm kidding. It's
We have a buddy that's like 150% dived in that it's 5G. It has something to do with 5G.
You know, I got a buddy that's talking a lot about 5G too, and I haven't done any research, so I'm just gonna. I mean, I don't know. You know, it's
Yeah. That's us too.
It's hard. It's hard to say.
Well,
One thing I will
buddy-
say. Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say our buddy does the 5G thing, and then he also does think that he thinks the Bill Gates thing too.
well, Bill Gates.
Did
I mean,
it
I've
pause?
been actually
You
doing a little
paused? I
bit
see
of-
your pause.
I've been doing a little bit of research on Bill Gates, and there's some sketchy shit there as far as when it comes to vaccines and him testing out random vaccines in like Africa and stuff, and a lot of people getting hurt. It's a whole thing, you know. Billionaires doing billionaire things.
Are you really having a great time, or is it just you putting it in the private chat?
Oh, it's only private. Damn.
You'd have to go to the Facebook. You'd have to go to the Facebook and then hit the chat.
Oh, okay.
Well, there is a comments, but I don't know if you can see the comments.
I can see. Yeah, gyms are closed. Supposed to say. Yeah, I was definitely going to go to the gym for sure. That was going to happen. That's what I'm most upset about. You ask me about comedy, it's the gym is what I'm most upset about. Okay. It's
well, so have you
it's getting all choppy and weird.
Well, that's your internet, dude. It's fine over here.
Yeah, I think it's your connection.
Yeah, I think it's just you, buddy.
Yeah, it's you, Scott. Yours? I think you should go.
Mine?
Take a 5 and then get back to it.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can go.
Call Cox and tell him your connection is trash.
Right?
And you want Mr. Cox to come fix it.
At least this big.
Yeah, he's got to have a
later.
Have a hog. All right, he's got to have a hog.
Just let it buffer out, dude. There you go.
Do you want me to leave?
No, just buffer. Yeah. Let it buffer out.
Everybody's like, yeah. Fuck you, Joe.
Sorry, I have to make up for my brother not being here because he would be the one that's.
I know, because normally I know. So. I still heart you though. Either way.
Yeah.
So, Joe actually has been kind of quiet here since Tom came in.
Ooh,
I know.
Got anything going on or what?
What's up? Mexican off?
Right. Well, Tom, you should actually get on their podcast also. Yeah, about that. Great reviews, music reviews.
All right.
They do little antic skits, improv comedy. They're way more dived into the comedy scene than we are when it comes to actually doing skits and stuff like that.
I'll never do this podcast again. Thank you for that.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks, Thomas.
It's on the greener
podcast. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Well, here, because I know things are like kind of bleak with like what's going on and you not being able to do stand up or anything like that. Do you have any advice for someone that's starting in comedy? Somebody that don't do it.
I mean, it depends on your goals. If you want to do this to actually make a living, you gotta do it as much as you possibly can. You gotta write as much as you possibly can. You gotta really try. You gotta go over your material. You gotta go up enough. So it's one of those things that takes so much time to get better that you can't half-ass it. You know what I'm saying? You can't really half-ass your way to getting good. You gotta
it's all or nothing, right?
Yeah, you gotta put it in or not, because there's so many people that are working hard and that are going up a ton that if you're not doing what they're doing, you're just going to be left behind. You know.
So let's say you're writing, right?
Yeah.
What are you using to like kind of formulate your jokes?
So the first
stories, right?
The first thing I do is everybody's process is different. For me, I think of something. So it's like I got a gun, and then I went to the store later and bought Lunchables. So that was just, I don't know why that was just funny to me. And so it was like, I'm like, something funny about that. And then the whole gun thing, like when I got a gun, I got a Glock 44. Okay. I didn't understand that it was a 22 caliber gun. So it's not, it's not strong. Like, so when first thing I did, I get home and I go on the Glock page and I scroll down and there's 2 women holding my gun. And I don't I don't have anything wrong with, if you're a woman and you want to shoot a gun. But like I have a complex issue and I want like a guy with tattoos and a tight shirt holding my gun, you know, not some couple women. So right there, I was like, oh, this is not good.
That was 2 Glocks up, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then it said, I looked it up. It said it's great for small game hunting. I'm like, I bought this for protection. Okay, I guess I'm safe if a duck waddles in my apartment, is what I think. Like.
So someone's gonna break in, right? You're gonna shoot them at least 8 times with
and they're
your
gonna
new
go, "Did
Glock
you shoot
44.
me?" They're gonna have to ask the question. Did you shoot me? Hey, I felt the sting. You have bees in your apartment, sir?
I'm pretty sure they're asking you that question as they're tying you up.
Yeah.
Stealing the rest of the shit in your house.
Every video I watched for the gun, it said, "Oh, it's a fun gun," and I'm like, "That's cool," but I'm going for scary. I don't want to pull it out and go, "Oh, that looks fun."
You shoot me, and then I'll shoot you.
Yeah.
We'll play fucking tag with it.
I sold it. I got a Glock 17. I got a 9mm now. Okay. Got a real gun.
You went from a bug hit me to I might have got a scratch.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, that's gonna leave a bruise tomorrow. Okay, that's gonna leave. So
what did you do? You didn't do any research whatsoever before you bought it.
No research. No. Why would I do that? No research.
So then, when you decided to turn it in and then get a 9mm, you still didn't do any research. What?
No. So I did research after I bought the gun. So I bought the gun. I'm doing research. I'm talking to a friend and realizing that this probably won't save my life in an emergency. And I should probably get a 9mm. So then I sold it to a buddy of mine who bought it for his girlfriend, and then went and bought my Glock 17 and taking it a couple times. We watched John Wick, so I'm pretty much an expert now.
Yeah, you know what you're doing now.
Yeah. You can shoot anybody easily with one eye closed. Blind. Done.
That's a pretty shooting stance, by the way. What you're doing right now? High elbow and just pop.
That's how John Wick shoots everybody.
Yeah, you got to do it.
What made you choose a 9mm over anything else, though?
I don't know. People saying 9mm is the kind of go-to for self-defense as far as
was it rap songs?
Yeah, I would say rap music.
Yeah,
rap music.
Definitely
9mm.
Influenced by the rap game. The only thing I am concerned about is 50 took 9. Or how many did he take?
50 took
8 or 9
6.
shots.
Was it 9?
Yeah. I thought it was like 9mm.
Yeah, he took 8 like 9mm shots. So
that should tell you not to buy a 9mm. If 50 can take 8
No, that's just how bad the shots were.
No, 50 isn't inhuman though. Like he took the shots. It probably wasn't
hollow points either. You got to get hollow points.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Those are definitely self-defense.
Headshots.
Well, he just got his gun, so he's got some time to practice.
He got 9 shots.
I've been to C2.
He was survived by 9 shots.
9 shots? Okay.
Wow, a 9mm too. What the fuck?
You're your own Joe Rogan.
Who?
Jamie guy? Yes, look up.
Yeah, no, that's my Jamie. That's my Jamie right there.
Who?
You are.
So is that what happened to your dog? Is that why your dog has that comb? You shot him?
That was a cat.
That was a cat. Oh, well,
yeah.
I mean, I didn't have.
Joe doesn't know animals, so.
Was that?
I was about to say cow, but.
Hey, that chipmunk you were holding earlier. What was that?
that tiger.
Tiger King. Was that the Tiger King?
Have you guys talked about Tiger King, by the way?
We have.
At least once or twice or 15 times.
Just because that's what everyone's had to talk about.
Yeah. What about you watch any other documentaries, McMillions or anything like that?
I started that last night.
McMillions?
I did. I watched 2 episodes. So that's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy so far.
I just finished Hunters, which is not a documentary, but
what is it about?
Nazis and Jews.
It's a good one. It's good.
It's great. Like it opens up crazy, and it hooks you in. It's kind of the first few episodes are like HBO-ish with nudity and things that are highly inappropriate.
Okay.
Yeah, things that'll tie you, hook you in and keep you there for a little bit, and then the story gets good.
Yeah. Yeah,
titties, show some titties. I'll watch a couple episodes.
Yes, exactly. No, that's how HBO works.
That's true.
Yeah. You show titties up front, get people interested.
It's the formula.
No, but it's good. Like, it opens up, talks a little, German things, and then all of a sudden there's Jews that are killing Nazis, and then Nazis are there, and you're like, what is going on? And then it's it's a big battle royale versus Jews and Nazis, and you're like, I can't not turn away right now anymore.
Because the story is that Nazis came over to America and were like running like they're part of the U.S. And like, these guys are then hunting them, like these Jewish people that were trying to get these guys that were obviously war criminals.
Yeah,
that's kind of what the story is.
That really happened.
Good idea.
Right? Yeah, this is a documentary.
No, it's a show.
It's a show, but
I think it's loosely based on because they did do that where they went down, or where they went down to Argentina and got some of the people that they hit down there. So there are documentaries on that. So but this is total. I think this is kind of just feeding off of that and like basically being in the United States and like showing that kind of putting the whole involved in the government and stuff.
How soon until we're shooting each other over toilet paper, guys? What's the over under?
That's weird because since all this happened, like I was kind of okay on stock, right? And then things started, or not things. People started, people are things, whatever. They panic buying, and people were buying toilet paper, and then eventually my wife went to Costco and stood in line and got toilet paper, and now I have a decent amount. It can get me to the next, I don't know. I have a month's at least worth of toilet papers. I can't see myself not having toilet paper for a while.
Well, you got to think about it this way. Is it a month's worth of toilet paper for the old lifestyle you used to live compared to the new quarantine lifestyle?
Wow, that is
eye-opening. You were shitting other places. You were, doing. Now you're all home, so you're using up more. What is,
Well, we're kind of
that is very true.
It, though.
Yep.
So
you're taking your two-ply, cutting it in half.
Yeah. If you do a chore, you get a slice or a sheet.
A sheet.
Yeah.
Was there somebody that was doing that? Some lady that was doing that, wasn't she? Some fucking mom got
stupid.
Dumb fucking fake shit.
Well, one thing I've noticed, because since it is kind of like harder to get, so you kind of get what you can get. I've been buying the more expensive like brands just because that's kind of what's there, and it's so much better. Like I don't know if I can go
back. so you're realizing, oh my god, this is the good shit.
She finally has experienced Charmin.
Yeah, I've never used that before. Like I graduated from one ply. Now I have like
god,
cloth that's like a cloud down there.
You went from Applebee's steak to Ruth Chris steak, okay?
Oh my god, that's good.
You can't bring Ruth Chris up right now. That's a sour subject with Ruth Chris.
Why is that?
Well, they took
because they're in trouble.
$20 million, and then they decided to give it back, and they realized that they're not able to pay their employees. It just news-wise, it's not a good story.
I don't pay attention to the news, so
smart.
You're a comedian. I mean, where do you? So you just base all of your stuff off of life experiences versus what's going on
things that are happening, or my like perspective on things. Like if I think something's like, it's more like that. I don't really do any topical style stuff. You're gonna have to mention something about coronavirus up front. I feel like, you know what I mean? Because for the gun bit, it's going to be, I don't know what it's going to be something like people reacting crazy during this. I went out and bought, like, people bought toilet paper. I went out and bought a gun. And then I'm just going to go into my experience with the gun thing. So it's a quick lead in that everybody can kind of get and follow and, and then just go into my material.
Gotcha.
Whatever else. And like today, I heard somebody, it was a little person say that midget is their N-word, and I'm just like, you don't get an N-word. Okay? Like all these people that say this is our N-word. Nobody gets an N-word. No, you guys don't get an N-word. Okay? So it's like that's funny to me. So I'm gonna like explore on that.
That's good.
So when you come out of this, like, do you think a lot of comedians are gonna use kind of the same jokes, like, or the same setups for quarantine? Like, because I feel like everyone's gonna say, well, while in quarantine, blah blah blah. Like, don't you think it's gonna be kind of like gimmicky for comedians to do that, or
bitches,
how
bitches be wearing masks?
Yeah, no, there's gonna be
ladies be shopping, kind of like that. Ladies be wearing masks.
Yeah,
there's gonna be a lot of really trashy comedians that are gonna say a lot of the same things, but I don't focus on. I hang out with people that I know are working hard, and I see because it's just there's so many people. A lot of people just use it as a hangout time, as a time to get drunk, time to get high. Just make some friends. Take your shirt off, and it's I don't know. It's going to be done no matter what. So there's going to be hacky people talking about Corona, and then, like you said, there's going to be people that are doing their same old act, which is going to be hilarious to see for myself to be sitting there and being like, I was at Best Buy, and it's just like, what? Like the world went through a pandemic. You're talking about Tinder or something like that, or it's just.
So when you say hacky or you say, what was the other word you used?
Trashy?
Tacky comments. Who are you mentioning? Let's put some names.
Oh, you're trying to get.
Nice.
Get juicy on the show. Okay.
Nice. Who's gonna go for the low hanging fruit? Is that what you're thinking about?
Yeah. Well, like when I say hacky, it's like. People doing the same subject, not in a unique way that just keeps repeating. You know what I mean? It's a lot of the same stuff. You can talk about Corona. You can talk if you have a unique perspective on it. Talk about it. Go for it. Do whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't going to have a unique perspective. A lot of people are going to have. There's going to like I said. There's going to be people that come out of this without anything new. And
so you're talking people like.
Good name drop.
Jonathan Ponciano, Thomas Eppolito,
definitely
Tristan
Thomas
Bowling.
Eppolito.
I'm only joking, so hopefully they can take a joke.
Yeah.
They're not even listening to the podcast. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
Fuck him.
No, I mean I'm not going to name names.
Especially Thomas Eppolito. He's not even going to fucking listen.
He's not listening at all.
Already as it is anyway. Last thing I need is more hate. But
it's all right. You got a gun now. You can say names.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Yeah, exactly.
Just hold it up. Be like, where am I on that list? No, move it up a little.
You gotta do extra shots, but you'll be all right.
Yeah. 17 plus 1.
So, but before COVID hit and things like that, you circling around the open mic scene? Is there anybody that besides yourself, obviously? That's hitting a stride, somebody to look out for?
I mean, I could be biased and stuff like that just because they're my boys, but Reese Muniz and Luis Alvarez.
Luis Alvarez. We had him on the show. He's awesome.
He's good.
Those are my two buddies. I mean, they're both killers. They're both fucking great comics, funny shit. I only hang out with funny people, so.
What are you doing here then?
Yeah.
But no, they're really good comics. Luis is working the clubs a lot. Reese just started working the clubs and started doing stuff. He throws his own show, a monthly show that like sells out every month down at in Glendale at Off the Cuff. Those are probably the two dudes that I think are.
You just need to keep an eye out for.
Well, I mean, Luis is further ahead than both of us are, but I mean, he's still just fucking killing it. He's still doing great. Reese is doing awesome. So.
I like Luis's story, dude. Him starting, he's just like somebody that's running food at one of the stand-up clubs, and then felt that he could do it. Like Luis, he's someone really to look out for.
Oh, for sure. I
can't wait to see him on Netflix.
Yeah.
The same thing with you, dude. I mean, you're...
There we go. Okay, I take the finger back.
There we go.
No, the same thing with you, dude. You have a good skit. I remember first time seeing you at that bar that's across the street from Tempe Improv.
Oh, Devils.
Yeah, Devils. That's the first time I ever saw you at one of those open mics, dude.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, like no one there could match up. Like everybody else was just throwing shit at the wall. Like, and you came out steamroll. You did your skit all together. Like, I don't know, it was good.
Yeah, no, I've had some good sets at Devils. Devils, I actually like Devils a lot. When there's some people there, it can be a great little patio, to do beyond. But yeah, it's it's hit or miss with me because I do try a lot of new stuff, so I do bomb a lot when it comes to open mics. I mean, it's what you got to do. You got to bomb.
Yeah, you have to bomb, right?
Yeah, you got to figure out what's working, what's not working. So it's one of those things, but I mean, I try to do my best every time. There's times where it doesn't happen, but it is what it is. I just want to get better. I try not to focus on anything else. Like, I just want to get better. I want to be a really, really good comic, one day. So just gotta do it. This gun bit's gonna take me over the top, so we'll see.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good one though, for sure.
I think it's gonna be my favorite one. I sent it to a couple buddies that because you do that from time to time. You're like, hey, check this out. What do you think? And a couple buddy of mine said it's definitely your funniest bit yet, and it's not even it's rough draft form right now. So I'm excited to really start working it and softening those rough edges. But you got to do that at open mics. That's the only way to do it is in front of people.
Have you done any of the virtual mics yet?
Yeah.
I refuse to do a virtual open mic.
You and Zach Lyman, like you guys, you're refusing to do it. What is it? Is it just that you're only spitting to some few comics versus you just know that it's not? What is it? What is it about virtual mics that it's not?
So, is it being recorded or?
No. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that I'm doing a virtual. Nobody wants to see a virtual. Nobody. It's not the same experience. Okay, it's not. You're not.
You're right.
Sitting at the club, having a couple drinks, seeing this person, feeding off the energy of everyone around you.
It's not the atmosphere, right?
Yeah. Like. I can do.
How do you know? How do you
do a virtual open mic? This is just. But it's not. You can't tell.
How do you know? How do you know if a joke lands? Like, is there an actual audience feedback that tells you like?
But that's the thing.
Oh, that was funny. You know what I mean? Like, is there like a laugh track or something that tell you?
Laugh track for sure.
There you go.
It's
sitcom.
That would almost give you like a false security though. Like, what's
that you're always funny.
Or not?
I'm going to give you a little insider information. You ready for this?
Yeah.
You ready for some insider information? All right. So the Comedy Spot is like a laugh track, essentially, is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice little small club. I mean, you can see some good shows there sometimes, maybe, but it's such an easy room.
Okay.
My second open mic I've ever did, I crushed there. Absolutely crushed. I have a video of it. But looking back, it's cringy because the material isn't well. It doesn't matter if I destroyed. It's just like me, second time doing an open mic is completely different than 3 years in. Okay, but the Comedy Spot gives you a confidence because you're getting laughs and you're getting a lot of laughs. And then you go to a shitty fucking Devils and you're bombing. And a lot of people can't take that. They can't take that rejection. So they just say, oh, I'm going to just keep doing this spot because I get laughs here, which is fine, but you're not going to grow.
No.
You're not going to grow somewhere where it's easy. You gotta earn your stripes. You know what I mean? You got to go through the trend. You got to bomb so you're comfortable. And it's just a lot of people choose not to do that. When they find a spot, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the Comedy Spot, but when they find a spot or a place that is very supportive and people laugh, but they only laugh there. There's a lot of times it's like they only do well at this spot. There's a reason why some comics only do certain spots because it's like that's the only place they're really getting laughs. So, but that's not going to make you a good comic. It's just not. I try to do any Mexican shows I can do. I do Poetic Soul Downtown, which is pretty much 99% African American that populate that little place, and it's fun. No, it is because like you're getting in front of different people that you normally wouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, I want to test my material out in front of a Mexican crowd, in front of a white crowd, in front of a poor crowd, in front of just so I know that my shit's gonna work. No matter if you come to my show, you're gonna have a good time. That's what I want. I want everyone. It doesn't matter what status you're at, what your race is. Like I want you to have a good time at my show. I don't want to be like, oh, this is my crowd. These skater punks are my. How many fucking skater punks are coming to comedy shows? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
It's just
unless you're like Bubba McComb, where like that's his audience or something.
No, I'm not saying I hate skater punks. I'm saying like there's some people that are just like, oh, this is my crowd, or they, like I said, they choose to only pick and choose which spots they go to because it's supportive or.
Well, I only say that about Bubba because he used to be a skater. I don't say.
Oh no, yeah. Bubba's a good dude. I like Bubba a lot.
No, he's making strides, and before all this happened, he was doing all the right things. So
yeah,
that's not what I'm saying. Yeah. I was gonna ask. Oh, have you ever done Jacoby spot?
I haven't. He asked me to do it. I agreed, and then I don't remember what the outcome came from that was. But
oh my god!
I think we kept having to reschedule because I kept having shows on the days that he had them. But I haven't done his spot.
They make fried chicken in the bathroom. I'm not joking.
I'm interested. So you went to one of these shows?
I
and you were taking a piss, and guys like, don't mind me, just frying up some fries over here.
No, they were frying chicken.
Oh, fried chicken, yeah.
No. So we got a detailed story from Tristan Bowling about this spot.
Okay.
And he went in depth of how they fried chicken in the bathroom / hallway of it. Me and Scott actually have been to a comedy show in Mesa where they did make food in a hallway, which was very hilarious. We also thought that we were the oldest people there, and everybody else was under 18.
It was like an underage, like weird, like high school party. We were like at a high school party in a strip mall.
Yes, something. It was unique. I couldn't. An experience I never want to experience again. So, like most open mics.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You get it. You get it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, besides like live events, do you do like anything else? Or like what do you do outside of the live events for your comedy, like to have it grow and such? Or is it strictly live?
So right now it's strictly live. It's just focusing on getting good material, refining that good material. There's going to be a time and a place. I should be a little more active, probably on social media. There's probably a couple more things I could be doing to help out. But the main thing that's going to help out more than anything is just getting better at comedy. Because, you can get opportunities, but I want to be able to shine when I get those opportunities. And I want to be able to create more opportunities from opportunities. So for me, it's just like getting good right now is just the most important thing. And then I can focus about putting some clips on YouTube or doing something else. I don't, I'm 3 years in, which is, you're a baby essentially in comedy still, being 3 years in. You kind of know what's going, like you get the gist of everything, but even if you think you get it, you don't get it. There's so much time and effort and focus that still has to be put into it. So the most important thing, in my opinion, for me, is to just get better, just work on my material, just get better.
Well, shit, I mean, Tom Segura was, 15 years in before he got real famous?
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of people. Bert was talking, it took him a little longer, too. And same thing with Bert. Bert, he was talking about how, the machine story is what blew him up.
Yeah.
He said, like, he was doing on a podcast, he was doing some some event, and they only sold like 125 tickets, and he was feeling like stressed out because it's like I don't know if it's like 1,500 seats or something like that. It was something real high, and he sold like a very small amount. He put the story out. A couple days later, they're like, it's sold out, and he's like, oh, you guys just pay for the room, meaning like you just give away free tickets. I'm like, no, people bought all these tickets. And then he said he asked the audience, like, how did you guys find out about me? Because he was confused. Like, how did everyone show up? And it was the story. It was the machine story, him going to – that's like what did it. So it's one of those things that if you put enough time and effort and focus in – because even like – because Bert was doing TV before he really blew up in comedy. He was doing a lot of different stuff on TV.
He was doing that beer show.
Bert the Conqueror.
Bert the Conqueror. And Burr and Rogan told him to quit that show. They're like, you need to quit that and just focus on comedy. Like, you just need to focus on comedy. Because if you and don't get me wrong, obviously a TV show, it afforded him to, financially be better and a lot of different things. But he quit that and, or got out of it and just focused on comedy. And now he's doing even better. Like, these guys are making $300,000 on a weekend, at these theaters and shit like that. So the money is there. I'm not focused about the money, but like, you got to get good to get the money. So I don't want to shortcut it. I don't want to have acid. I just want to be good.
Focus on that gun bit.
The gun bit is where it's at. Yes. Lunchables and gun.
You're gonna get it, dude.
It's gonna be good,
it's gonna be your machine story for sure.
That's what I'm saying. You need to get on a train and go to Russia with that Lunchable and a fucking gun. Your 9mm.
I froze for a second.
Thomas did. No. I was saying you need to get on a train and go to Russia, or on a train in Russia with your gun and your Lunchables. And
that's very smart. If anybody tries to, not me, I say, sir, I have a Lunchable here for you. If you I can share this.
Yeah, you should be safe.
They call me the Lunchable.
Yeah, I can share one.
Yeah, they call me the Lunchable instead of the machine.
Yeah, exactly. Never go hungry again.
Hey, you got to make that like your little demand. Your demand, like when you go on doing shows, like you have to get a Lunchable, and then even mention it during your skits and stuff. So that way, people will bring you Lunchables, and that'd be kind of like what's the name? Fluffy. Like they bring them desserts and cakes and all that.
Yeah.
You got to put it in your writer.
I have a great idea for merch. Have you guys heard any of my like black shirt T-shirt bits?
No.
So I talk about how like I bought a black shirt because people say it makes you look slimmer. And I'm like, then I just look at me like, yeah, it's not working. Like once you reach a certain weight, like that wearing a black shirt, that trick stops working.
It's working good on you. Look at us. We're all wearing fucking black and we all look big. And at least you look skinny.
This is a blue shirt.
No shirt.
I'm neck up. Okay? That's the reason I'm neck up.
Whatever. It looks fucking black in the dark.
He gave up on the shirt already, as you can tell.
Yeah, it's
that.
I don't even know what we're talking. Oh, shirt bit. So I talk about wearing a black shirt, and it's a couple different things about how it makes you look thinner. But I'm like, I could just sell just plain black T-shirts outside of the show as like my merch. I don't have to put any effort into screen printing. Just just black shirts.
Yeah, do it.
I think
that is smart.
Yeah, especially if you reference it in the show.
Yeah,
that black shirt joke or whatever. Yeah, they'll remember that, and then they'll think it's funny. Oh, let's buy this black shirt because he said, well, whatever. Yeah, dude, that's marketing right there.
Maybe like on the collar, like on the in the back where it shows like the size and shit, like or like on the back, like in the inside part where it show like large, medium. It could have like your Eppolito.
Yeah, something. Yeah,
size. So that way they know
something to kind of distinguish the website.
That's why you can charge $25 for the fucking shirt.
Yeah, right.
Just print out a little paper flyer. Costs less to do that.
On the bottom.
Oh yeah, that too. One of those.
And then everybody put it way down, especially for guys that wear the bigger shirts. and the next thing you know, they're seeing your name and then that guy's junk.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice.
You guys are my marketing people. I like it.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
We're gonna have a few shirts coming out pretty soon. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Yeah. We have one. It's cookies for dinner. It's gonna be a monster, basically with a cookie and a beer mug. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Basically, goes to one of our popular episodes that we've had in the past.
Then you're just gonna have a shirt with all the racial slurs on the back. Just
of course.
Dude, why have we not thought of that already?
Yeah.
We help each other out.
I know, look at that.
N-word, R-word, Eppolito, and then...
So the first half of the show was a podcast fucking forum, and then talking about sadness that we had in our podcast forum. And then in the second half was another marketing guru situation here.
Yeah, we're doing the Lord's work. That's what you said.
We're doing it all.
Well,
what's going on with you, Joe?
Man, nothing. I'm just, I'm actually supposed to be editing my podcast right now, but I was.
You don't want to be rude to leave.
I was intrigued, and then I got invited on, so I'm like, cool, I'll join, and I'm still here like an hour later. But no,
I was an hour late.
Hours later.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just podcasting. That's all we're doing. That's, obviously, the positioning of the picture behind me is intentional here. So it's really a free promo grab I'm doing right now.
Yeah, basically with our social media channels. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, but no, just podcast. We're gonna be recording tomorrow. Primarily, we're doing a lot more music now.
Are you guys going live?
No. Well, because the timing of everything, like whenever we get guests on the show or whatever, it's like the timing isn't always there, so we can't go live because we're not going to get anyone at the time we would want to the same time every week. It's whenever we can get these people on. So, and there's a lot of post editing too because we're playing music on it, so it can't really be live.
What are you doing tomorrow, Tom?
I think I'm going to shoot my hands on.
And he's a guest.
Joe Audio needs someone that go live with him.
I'll go live. Let's go.
That's a possibility because, tomorrow. Let me see. Tomorrow I know I got something.
Oh no, he's got a date already.
Now he's trying to backdrive.
No. So what had happened was
the thing is I have to touch base with Paco, my brother, because he's the one that has everything planned out. So I'm just the audio engineer, and he's the show.
All right. Well, tell us what Pablo says.
I'll let you guys know.
Pablo.
Tom, where can we find you and what's going on post COVID?
You can find me off Tatum and Bell, hanging out on the patio, shooting cats. I'm not shooting cats. I mean, you can find me on social media, real Tom Epps. You don't want to get confused by the fake Tom Epps. I'm the real Tom Epps. Instagram, I don't really have much else going on. I don't have any videos that I'm like posted on. I mean, I have like private videos of good sets, but I don't want to release my material yet.
Have you thought about doing like maybe like 1 or 2 minute?
Yeah, that's something I think I'm gonna actually probably look into tomorrow too, as far as like just getting a couple small clips and putting them out there. Might as well. I plan on getting rid of some stuff too after this quarantine thing, especially if I got if I get a good 8-minute bit out of this gun thing, I'm gonna be very happy. And then you can find
some magic there.
Say smoke, and I'll come through.
All right, smoke.
All
right. Well, everybody, make sure you guys like, subscribe, everything that Tom just gave, and then like, subscribe, and follow us everywhere. Check out the new website at amigospc.net. We have everything that's going on there, merch, new merch that'll be uploaded, and episodes. This episode at some point. Check it out.
Check out About That as well.
Oh, yes.
Their podcast as well. Joe Audio and Paco / Pablo.
About That.
Yeah,
on Instagram and Twitter, we're at Real Yatcast. Then Facebook is just About That. So make sure you check it out. Like, subscribe, share. Anyone that's on this podcast, Amigos PC, Tom Epps, EPPS. Okay. And then
Eppolito.
It says Tommy.
I know.
I'm not sure what to say. So okay.
No, you're good.
You're saying
You nailed it. You nailed it, dude.
You nailed it. Nice to
good. I just don't want to take over the podcast. Like, because when I'm on my podcast, I can talk whatever I want. I don't want to over talk you guys.
No, you're good.
No, you got to put them in their place sometimes. You know, you got to.
Yeah, no. That's what the podcast is for. Like, we don't really want to talk. Let you guys. It's for you. Talk all you want.
It's all about having fun.
Podcast soon too, so we'll see.
Ooh, breaking news on the Amigos.
Oh, write that on the scroll.
Yes, I'm gonna put that.
No, it doesn't matter.
Tom,
if you need
or start a podcast, we have no idea what the subject matter is going to be or how we're going to do it. He lives in California, but just be on the lookout.
There you go.
Conversation I had with him the other day.
Thomas, if you need studio time or a studio location, we got it for you.
We'll talk. I'll slide in those DMs. Slide.
We got you covered. We got a place for you as long as we can be in it.
All right. I got a gun too, if that helps. So I don't know.
Oh yeah. Well, you've been there before. You need it from where we're at, but
that's why I got it. Honestly, I say it's COVID, but last time we did the podcast, I was like,
and Mesa, it's sketchy as shit. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Thanks, guys.